And we're live. Fucking talk to the people.
Whose fault is that? Whose
You're
fault is
all
that,
because
Nick?
I was fucking waiting.
Yeah, you're all.
Introduce the... fuck you. Introduce the damn show already. You fucking clear. Come on, Artful. You give us an intro for once, you little bitch.
No, I don't fucking feel like it.
Welcome back. Did you miss us? Sorry.
You know you did.
Internal conflict is good. It helps us grow. Welcome back to the podcast, guys. It's been a little over... Oh, it's been 2 weeks, right?
Just about.
Yeah, it's been 2 weeks. We wanted to crank out an episode for you guys before I left for vacation, but we couldn't. Sorry about that, but just in case you guys were wondering, I'm back. Wow, this fucking game sucks.
Why does the game suck?
Oh, you know,
Hey, bud.
I'm just in the back of the house, you know, with Artful ready to go pick you up, and someone just.
Oh, well, you can't pick me up because I was kicked from the fucking game waiting for you to start the damn
regardless,
podcast.
we're in the back of the house, and this fucking dude just decides to throw a fucking rocket through my fucking car. So yeah.
You deserve it. That's for making me wait, you son of a bitch.
So, are we gonna do a podcast, or are we gonna let shit get to our heads?
Fuck you. Start the podcast.
Anyway, like I was saying, guys, I went on vacation to the Outer Banks, and I got a nice tan. So if you guys were wondering, you know, what the holdup was, that's why.
You got a tan?
I was out at the beach. Oh, I'm dark as fuck. Went boogie boarding while I was out there. That was fun. The waves in Outer Banks are fucking ridiculous, let me tell you. I don't mean they're necessarily big waves. There were some days with some big waves, but the waters are really rough out there. I saw surfers having a hard time out there, and you know, surfers supposed to be like fucking Aquaman, but it was rough, but I had some fun. House was nice, had a pool. It was fun. Went with
a nice cruising car.
Went with my girlfriend, her godmother, and her family. Her godmother's brother is a veterinarian. Cool dude. Got some money. His wife, hot as fuck.
Wow.
Guess
not.
Wow. So, okay. Yep, and now
All I
I'm
heard
getting
was
fucking
somebody
murdered.
fucking explode.
Okay.
Hold on, so are you guys like under fire right now? Cause I mean, I'll join the session and just start killing everybody.
Okay.
Yeah, we are. Turn
Mic
your mic up. Turn your mic up. Nobody can hear you. Anyway.
Alright, hold on.
So this is episode 7, guys, of Gaming, Talk, and Nerdism, and we are back, and just hope you guys miss us as much as we miss doing the show. We have a new idea today, and I've already regret it. We're gonna play a little Grand Theft Auto together while we podcast, and probably get fucked up, because that's clearly what's been happening already. A little bit. It's all the same.
Oh my god. Alright, I'm gonna talk like this.
There you go.
Alright,
Just-
well,
just
if
be
y'all
loud
need
and
me,
proud.
just invite me to the session.
Why don't you just
Why
join
don't
the
you
damn
just
session?
Join?
I
Fucking
tried and it didn't let me join.
I just didn't. It let me just fine. And I'm using slow internet.
Mike, we're two different fucking people.
I don't give a fuck.
Must be the fame getting to his head again.
Yep,
Damn,
yeah.
Tam,
Yeah, the
he
fame,
dropped you down to a 9.
Yeah, fame's fucking taking over.
We taking over, one city at a time.
Gone wrong.
Alright, Tanek, are you in the game? I
Yes,
assume
sir.
Cass is, because I can see him out front.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Yeah, I is.
Hold the
Mike,
fuck
are you
up.
okay? Mike?
Nah, something just came up that's gonna fuck me.
Is it me?
No, I'm dead serious. Like you know how copyright strikes work, right?
Yep.
Well, you know the nice little happy radios in the fucking cars?
Turn them off.
Yep.
Nope.
Okay.
R.I.P. to this episode. Fuck you, sweater vest.
Alright.
Fucking August, bitch.
Who
You
the?
know what I'm gonna
Anyway,
do? Mike, if you get in the car with me, I'm just gonna put the music on.
All right, fellas, we have a podcast. Let's focus here because people are
Alright.
going to be watching and listening, and they're just listening to nothing. So, we'd like to welcome you guys back to the show. This is still season 1. We got a couple more episodes before we wrap up season 1, and look forward to season 2 because we're going to bring some good shit to you guys as always. And it's not really going to be like a real season change. It's going to be like 1 week later. We're just going to come back and say season 2. So, but anywho, we got a couple topics lined up for you lovely folks today. For starters, Tanek wants to talk about, well, Tanek wants to have a fetish hour conversation here. And talk about some shit that he enjoys.
Stop! No, I do not want to talk about that.
Shut the fuck up. Matter of fact, no.
Talk about that.
No. Here's what we're gonna do. Now because God of Death said that, we're gonna start with him.
I don't
Wow.
know fetishes, the fuck?
I can't do anything because I'm getting killed just standing outside of my house, trying to equip armor, and I get a car driven into me.
Sweet.
So, should I start a new session up, like a private session, or y'all want to start killing people?
Can you do that?
Yeah,
but then
we can
can't
make a
do
problem,
anything
but kill each
Yeah,
other.
do that. Yeah, just do that shit.
What? Just kill each
Alright.
other?
I'll do that right now.
No, I just don't want other fucking people around.
Oh, okay.
I mean, y'all gonna have to start killing each other to get back into the swing, because those people that are fighting y'all, pretty sure they've been playing the game like 24 hours.
Well, I just killed Derek 10, so
Alright, never mind. You know what? Fine. I'll leave you in the damn session.
no. Bring. Let's go to a private session. Let's continue our fetish hour.
No. Alright, anyway, like you were saying,
Yeah, let's start with you, God
I
of
really
Death.
don't have any weird fetishes. Like,
We don't expect you to because you're still young.
Exactly.
So why Tanek said, "Hey, we're gonna have you start," is beyond me.
The thing getting to his head.
Alright, Mike.
Yep. That fame, baby, it's taking over. Who the fuck? What the hell did I click?
Okay, Mike. You wanna know
What's
what weird
up?
fetish I have?
What's that?
Sometimes I like when the girls bite my neck and like bleed. I mean, like, blood starts coming out because you know they bite through the skin.
Chill, you're ruining it, man. You're ruining it.
This little
Okay.
motherfucker. All right, so who should we really start with then in that case?
We're starting with you, Mike.
because you wanted
Yes,
to do
you.
this. You're the only one with weird fetishes, so.
You big freak.
My fetish isn't even that weird though.
Yes, it
Isn't
is.
Is
that
it?
weird
According to
though?
who?
Yeah, someone
That's
just put
weird.
$1,000 bounty on me. Thanks.
So it is?
Mike. Yes.
All right, fine.
Tanek, explain to the viewers what your fetish is. You're not getting out of this.
Okay, all right, okay. So, I like being bit, and I was shut the fuck up, and I was
Listen, guys, we're not talking hickeys here. We're talking like chunks of flesh
Like,
taken out of your
yeah.
body.
Like Vampire Diaries 6.0.
yeah, shut up. But okay. I enjoy biting in the in my passionate love life, sex life thing or whatever. And there was one time I was, in the heat of the moment with somebody and they broke a little bit of skin and I bled a little bit and it was a big ass turn on and in so many words it made me start going ham. I liked it.
Ape shit.
It was weird. It
Let me
probably
tell you
sounds
guys,
weird.
He did not explain it to us as if he just got a little bit of blood. He made it sound like his blood was gushing out of his neck and that he loved every second of it.
Yes.
No, my blood wasn't gushing out of my neck. I'm just saying, like, skin was
But you
broken.
probably wanted it to.
I didn't want it to gush out because then I'd fucking die. But it
I fucking died during sex, bro. It was amazing.
it felt great. I liked it, man. I thought it was fucking cool.
Alright, I sent y'all invites.
I accepted it, man. Relax.
I enjoyed
I'm
it.
just saying, god damn! Fucking captain right here.
Is that a bad thing, guys? Am I weird? Am I some type of creep? Come on, talk to me about my fetish, man. Is there something wrong with me?
Yes. Everything.
Come on.
I can't say I would personally enjoy being chewed on, but
Like Mike apparently loves being eaten alive.
I mean, I love head, but
Yeah, that's about it for me.
Mike, so would you like it if a girl's giving you head and she bites your dick?
All right, so
Like,
hold
what
on.
the
No,
fuck?
come on. No, man, shut the fuck up.
Apparently,
Fuck!
No.
apparently that's what
All right,
Tonight
let's start small. All right.
Stop!
How-
Yo,
Shut
my
up.
dick hurts.
How about a girl kissing on your neck or something? Do you guys like that?
That's normal,
Yeah.
man.
Okay.
To a hold on. See, tonight, this is why I be telling you. I jokingly be like, I think you should have been a girl, because I don't mind it, but a neck kiss is not really like. Girls love neck kisses. Girls go crazy for neck kisses.
Oh, so
Guys
you're,
are supposed to just be like, all right, cool.
so you're saying I'm gay?
But I mean,
No,
at
I'm
least
not
it's more
saying
normal
that.
than fucking biting your neck, fucking gut blushing out.
Blood blushing out. Yep.
Yeah.
Good.
Good blushing.
Yo, bro, I can't even think straight. Like, I'm still thinking about blood. Oh.
You know what? Here's what I want you to do. Got it, Dustin.
See,
Nah,
it's not
you're
even.
thinking about-
you wanna
Yo,
act
it's not
crazy.
even the fact that it's blood.
You're thinking about gut blushing out.
Yo, it's not even. Oh, no. But it's not even the fact that I'm scared of blood. Nah, I've seen blood. Like, I'm like, all right. I've seen the doctor's office stuff. It's the fact that he's talking about someone biting, and all I can think about is a girl giving me head and then just chomping down on my dick. What the fuck? Am I
Why
just sitting
are
there like,
you thinking about that?
Mike?
Tanek, you told us that you love getting bit to the point that blood comes squirting out. That's
Well,
that's
not
why he
squirting
thinks
out,
that.
but
He's pretty
leaks out of your.
He's pretty
out of
nervous
your
at the
neck,
idea
man.
of fucking losing blood loss over a fucking hot makeout session.
No, it's not. Oh my god, I'm making it sound so bad. All right, so right.
I mean,
Cass, you
basically wanna
you said you like the neck kissing thing, right? A little bit.
I don't mind
Oh,
it.
you don't
but
mind-
I'd
okay, you
rather
don't
kiss
mind it.
I'd rather kiss on
You'd
a girl's
rather
neck.
you'd rather kiss on a girl's neck than have a girl kiss on your neck. Okay, gotcha. So,
I got one
What's
place I
wrong?
want a girl to kiss on other than my lips.
all right. So what's so wrong with just intensifying it a little bit, man? A little nibble.
ladies and
here
gentlemen,
there,
do you just hear like the tone of voice that Tanek changed into when he
Mhm.
started talking about this? I mean, that's
It's all
just,
sensual and
I
girly.
know. He's like, Cass, if you were just, you know, ever let a girl just chew a piece of your neck off, you know, and watched?
I heard it.
Mike,
I mean,
No, man. No.
Mike, you left out the part that you said you busted a nut immediately after
I
she
did.
bit your neck.
Oh,
Yes.
you did.
Oh,
Yes, I did.
Interessante.
Yes, I did. And an orgasm followed
So
right
this
up when it
motherfucker's
happened.
on some whole other level bullshit.
So you guys wouldn't find it, all right, artful. You actually said you like it when a girl kisses on your neck. So if she nibbled on it a little bit, that wouldn't turn you on a little? You wouldn't feel.
No.
Yeah, there we go with the fucking tone of voice again. Turn you on a little, a little.
I'm just asking, man. What
Deep
tone
ass
of voice? I gotta watch
Artful.
it. Oh my.
This is tonight. Let's say the replay, ladies and gentlemen. Artful. You would mean to tell me that if a girl bit on your neck, it wouldn't just turn you on a little?
Oh my god. Yo, send me another invite to the session. I didn't get it.
Oh boy. Great driving.
Hey, I'm busy.
Mike,
Hey,
stop.
Come on, one of you guys gotta.
radio, turn that shit down.
Come on, one of you guys gotta.
Well,
feel
I'm
where
gonna say
coming from here.
personally, I'm not a fan of biting. I don't like hickeys. Rarely get
You
them.
don't like
I don't
getting hickeys either? What the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm not a 14-year-old girl.
Well, I'm not saying the hickey. I'm just saying the feeling
You
of
just
someone
said
on
it.
your.
You literally
I
just
know.
said
I did.
you don't
I
like
said it
getting
wrong.
hickeys.
I'm just. I don't
It's
like,
just not my thing.
I'm not saying I like having the mark on my neck and all that shit, but someone sucking the shit out of your neck, man, it doesn't feel good. You don't like that at all?
I can't get in the car.
I'd rather them suck my dick, Mike.
I
Why?
get that.
It won't let me. Oops.
What about you, Artful? How about a hickey, man? Some sucking on your neck. How do you feel about that?
I guess. I mean, it's
Well, I
not
think you haven't
something
said
that I
on
would
purpose.
actively like, seek. Like, oh my
Exactly.
god, you have to fucking suck my neck every fucking time we fuck, or
Yeah.
But
Like
if
you.
it happens, cool, whatever.
Okay. And Cass, it's just a big no-no. Not at all.
It's just not my thing.
Right.
I don't really think it's, I don't care to do a lot of biting. I don't like getting bit. I don't like hickeys. Like I said, I'm not a 14-year-old girl anymore, ever. Period. Never.
All right.
So
So
let's say I'm not a 14-year-old. Period. But I keep referring to you as a 14-year-old girl because you like vampires and you like getting bit. But yeah, I don't know, Tech. I think you're alone on this one, pal.
yeah, it sounds like it.
I don't know what to tell you, man. Is anybody listening in right now?
No,
Has
not
anybody commented?
no, not yet. Not at the moment. We
Wow,
haven't got
what the
nothing yet.
fuck? That's terrible. Get your guild in there right now. Where's our loyal? Hey, I'm calling out all you loyal fucking listeners.
Chicken nuggets.
No, wasn't
Asylum,
yeah, no,
Yeah.
isn't it mac and cheese?
Yeah, there's mac
Oh,
and
no,
cheese,
chicken
there's
nuggets.
chicken nuggets, there's no, there's both. There's a mac and cheese
Asylum.
and a chicken nugget. There's Asylum. There's
Red, blue, Jeff,
Yeah.
all these motherfuckers.
There's
man.
no, I can't remember his name, but I think it starts with an M.
an M.
Yes.
Oh, we got
Guys,
two.
come on, this looks bad on our part.
We got two viewers. We got two viewers now. Hold on.
Welcome
let me see.
to the show, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in.
Guys,
Alright.
like I'm almost broke. I wish I could sell my yacht. There's no point in having a yacht anymore.
Why do you
Yeah,
have
I-
a
When it
yacht?
first came out.
I still
I don't know,
have
it was-
not.
yacht.
It was cool when it first came out, but now it's just boring. Like you're just like, what am I gonna do with my yacht?
Yo, let us get on your yacht.
Yeah, let's
Okay.
party.
Yo,
Having
Eamon's
bitches
here.
on there.
Here, I'll follow you. Hey, Amy.
Eamon.
Hey, man, what's
What
going
up,
on, man?
Eamon?
Thanks for coming through, bro.
Eamon.
Oh no, I was talking about Eamon. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
we
don't know
know.
why I said M.
Okay.
Wow, what a go! Artful's the best driver in this game.
So can I get
Where
a?
is
Literally just
I
slams
still
into
don't have an
people.
My
invite.
yacht?
Oh,
It's at the beach right now.
You know what? Hold on. I'm gonna take care of this shit.
Mike, I invited you again. You still can't join?
yeah, I don't think you're paying attention, dude.
No, I'm looking at my phone. I literally haven't gotten an invite. There's no invite
The
there.
fuck?
Yeah, it's fucking weird. I hit join friends though, so I'm gonna see if it sticks me in the session you guys have.
No, well,
No, Eamon, right before you jumped in, dude, we were literally talking about how dead the podcast was so far, and wondering where all of our
no, we were literally talking about Tenek's obsession with being bit like a 14-year-old girl. And he wants to know. He wants to know who else likes that. Eamon. So since you're on there commenting, are you are you into being bit? Do you like getting hickeys? Or no. More specifically, would you instantly bust a nut if a girl bit into your neck and you
Really
and drew
instantly
blood?
bust them.
Because apparently, that's the next thing.
Alright.
Wow, we literally have the best driver of all time in Artful Vengeance.
we
Let me
got
just
5
tell you.
viewers now. Okay, we're getting up there some. We're getting, and I'm still not in
Alright. I'm
the
calling my
fucking
captain.
session. What the?
You suck.
I'm gonna spend this
Well,
whole
while you're
fucking.
while you're taking a
podcast-
year, me and
Yeah,
Artful
Eamon
got a
said he'd
death.
become a vampire. So
Oh, snap.
He
The captain,
do
of
the
course, brought
biting.
the helicopter all the way over there.
The
what?
vampire does the biting.
It's all
You
the way down
like
there.
to be bit.
I I see. Well, I like biting too. I like doing the biting.
Yeah, right. You like biting dicks.
He says he don't think he'd bust a nut because of it though.
Exactly.
Thank you, Eamon. Thank you. The next story was that he was passionately doing it, and they drew blood. Yep, we're gonna crash. They drew blood, and it turned him on so much that he fucking got extra hard and came so quick on impact because of the bite, because it drew blood. So you know, he might have been wearing like a white shirt or something. Next thing you know,
Yo, both of y'all
it
get in
got
the
all
back and go
bloody.
first person.
It got all bloody, and then fucking he he just busted a nut.
Oh shit. Shit, let me drink some champagne.
Hold on 1 second. Let me see something.
This man got a nice ass limo helicopter.
Okay, now I think I'm
With
finally.
access to
I think I'm
fucking,
finally
I'm about to
joining.
get drunk. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's
I
get
think I'm
drunk.
joining now. Okay.
Yeah,
By the way,
watching
ladies and
Cass.
gentlemen, anybody who's in the Delaware area wants to come party and get fucking drunk on Saturday, come through my crib. I won't tell you where it is. 'Cause
Hey,
you live in
JT
Delaware.
Gaming and more. Thanks for coming through, man.
JT Gaming and more, man.
God of Death,
What's
you might
up?
just have to drop us off and go acquire Tanek.
Oh, he's
Is he
landing
here?
on his yacht. Wow.
Yeah, I'm going off
Rich
now.
shit. Damn, what the hell?
I
God of
know.
Death.
Shit, this shit got
I
like
know,
a
I
How
bar
much
and
does this
shit.
yacht cost?
Like 10 mil.
Where did
Nah,
you get that
11
kind of
mil.
money?
With upgrades. Bro, I've been grinding. Like
Nah,
they
you bought
heists.
money, don't
Alright.
lie.
So now we've
I
talked
swear on my
about.
life, I didn't buy money.
So now
I've
we've
been
talked
grinding
about
heists
my
and shit.
fetishes.
And not only that, I also found out a glitch. It's patched now, but...
Oh, you bastard. You didn't tell us
Artful
when it was actively happening.
Cass, let's get some of y'all fetishes.
I mean, y'all weren't on GTA.
I don't really have any Tanek.
Well,
I'll be
Yeah, I really
100%
don't.
honest.
here's
I
the
don't
thing.
really
I wanna
have any weird
dive
fetishes
into Cass's. You know why? Because Cass
But
is
most
just
of it was
so
heist. The guy was still in
closed
heist.
about
Like, it-
his. Like, here, your only theory ever is, I like head. I like head. I want my dick sucked. Whatever. Do you like
I mean, I
any?
do.
I get that, but do you like
Mike, backseat.
anything else? Is like, what the? Like, I don't know. Here's what I'm
Yo, I
saying.
said backseat, nigga.
What?
I like pussy.
I get that, but like, what makes you?
I like tits.
Mike, get in the fucking backseat.
What can a girl do
I
that'll
love
make you
tits.
just freaking throw your pants off and just like get ready to slam into her immediately?
Suck my dick.
This motherfucker Mike does not want to get in the fucking back. Alright, Mike.
What?
Man, I'm trying to show you what they're talking about. Get in the backseat.
I don't want to get in the fucking back seat.
Get in the
Oh,
back
shit.
seat.
Oh my god, fine.
Mike, just look how it looks. Yo. Mike, Tim.
I fell out.
What the fuck?
Alright, get in the backseat.
I fell out of the fucking helicopter.
And go in first person, Mike.
Fine.
Hot tub time. Hey, I'm wearing yellow
Man, I
shit.
don't give a
These short ass shorts.
fuck about your champagne and your thing.
Yo, God of Death,
Okay.
get some bitches over here, man.
Alright, I'm
Yo,
about to call
JT
Cheetah.
Gaming and more. I appreciate that, man. Thanks for subscribing, man. Thank you.
Hey, thank
No,
you, sir.
he won.
You're helping my
He
man
won.
Tanek get places. We appreciate it.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Okay.
It
I'm
means
about
a
to
lot.
call. I'm about to call food.
As far as
It's a foreign
fetishes,
pussy.
10, I really don't know what to tell you, bud. I don't have any fetish like that. I like tits. I love tits. I love getting my dick sucked. I like to sext every now and then. That's pretty fun.
How? What if, like, you know, I don't know, would y'all ever want two chicks at once or anything?
Yeah, but that's not a
Sure.
fetish, dude.
Oh.
The fetish is something that you do, like, that's a weird,
the
like,
time.
taboo
Alright.
thing, yeah, that you
Well-
need to have to get you, oh, yeah, I don't, that's, yeah, I would
Gotcha.
love two girls.
Okay, well, here. How about this?
Yo,
how
this
about I
motherfucker
switch it up
BB got
some?
a speedboat, a patrol boat, 4 fucking wave runners. Yo,
I'll switch it up
I
some.
never gotta go anywhere.
Sexual fantasies. There. Do y'all have any fantasies? Any something you
Fantasies?
dream of doing?
I'd like a MILF before I die. Crazy thing, my girlfriend used to say that before I turned 20 years old, she said I had I had till I was 20 to get with a MILF, and then after that it was over, and I never got with a MILF, and now I'm past 20, so. But nah, I mean the typical. I think the two girls is always a fantasy that a lot of guys have, and yeah, I mean a MILF would be cool. That's about it though, man. I don't have nothing as far as nothing out of the ordinary as far as fantasies that I can think of.
Okay. What about you, Artful? Anything?
No, I mean, I think fantasy-wise, it would just be the two-girl thing, but past that, really isn't that much.
Hey guys, come inside, man. Hold up.
Wait, there's an inside?
Oh yeah.
I can't get in anywhere.
I'm about to get out and invite y'all in. There we go.
Guy to Death, what about you? Any sexual fantasies?
No.
Nothing?
The fuck?
Nothing at all.
He just
Mike.
wants to have it.
Yeah.
He's young, man.
I get it.
Where the drinks at, man?
Oh, go ahead. Come on, keep going. Keep going. Just look.
This man got a bong. Wow, this is nice.
Alright.
Yo, why the fuck do you look like a 60-year-old black man?
You look like Ed right now.
Who looks like a 60-year-old black man?
Not like
Got
a bar.
a death.
Where the fuck are you guys?
Winter coat. Inside,
Mike, go,
man.
go to
Yo,
the
this
front.
motherfucker got a whole bar. Yo, with a bartender.
Oh.
Yo, can we fuck the bartender?
I wish.
Yo, I'm inside and
come
there's
back
like
here,
a dumbass
Like-
door that I can't go in and I'm just...
Yo, J-Ro.
I don't know, I look like a fucking
Wow.
idiot.
I'm gonna need one more drink here. Nah, okay.
Oh,
fantasy wise, I think the only other thing more accurate thing I can think would be like, I would be down for a mother-daughter. That'd be kind of hot. But the only other thing would be like,
Mike, come back.
let's say I'm like getting a massage or something, and
Uh-huh.
then like the massage therapist just, it's all professional, and she just goes down and fucking feels it, and then just starts massaging everything. And I'm not talking about the little rub and tugs that people go and pay for and shit like that. Shout out to Neil. But I'm talking like, like a real professional.
Straight
and you just
legit,
get one,
like,
yeah, and then they
interest.
just be like, ooh, and then they just go and then you just fucking go at it. That'd be a cool fantasy. Unfortunately, my massage therapist is not really attractive or anything, so I don't really that thought doesn't cross my mind with her. But just from watching
Hey,
videos
Mike,
in the
come
past.
back here where I landed on the helicopter.
Alright, I'm coming back there. Alright.
Let's see
I
what
already
else
had
is in
2
this
drinks.
shit.
You can get drunk in here, right?
Yep,
Mhm.
you can get drunk, you can get high, whatever you like.
Fuck
Come
that.
on.
Yo, why is there a fucking rocket launcher down here?
Where
Oh
are you?
yeah, there's weapons in here. There's
What
weapons in my
the
yacht, just in case you don't have those weapons.
Yeah, God of Death, I can't come in.
Yo,
I know, I'm
what
inviting
the
you in now.
fuck?
Oh, okay.
This dude got a big ass
Chill.
bed.
This man got weapons.
Yeah, if you don't got them weapons, I got them. Not me.
Now let's just make this happen in real life. That's what I'm saying, man. Fuck. I wouldn't even need to
Alright.
drive. The boat wouldn't even have to go anywhere, man. I would just fucking
Sit on it.
sit dock the whole time and just fucking fuck bitches all day on this boat. Wow, was that a new gun? Did I just get that gun?
Artful, what the fuck are you
so.
looking at?
A fucking pussy right now.
You got a fucking problem?
10. Why are you wearing? What is this? Some Black Ops bullshit you're wearing? Is that a fucking exosuit? What the fuck is that?
Yeah, an exosuit.
Black light.
You about to
Come on,
boost
man.
out of here and
What are you wearing?
It's a fucking vest, you queer.
You about to go flying?
Yeah, flying.
I don't like. What are you doing? MMA training? You're taking the body shots right now? Like, what the fuck is that? It's August.
Hey,
You look like you're about to do a mission on a snow mountain somewhere, man.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Why are you a cop? I knew you were undercover, man. Can't
Oh,
trust
you
you, got a death.
fucking pig.
Mike, sit down. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, alright. We're starting. This is this is gonna be our worst rated, our worst
Yeah.
Parade
fucking
show ever.
rated
Yeah.
That's
episode
alright.
because we're not fucking talking about anything.
Well,
right.
how about we give them a little premise to why we're doing this?
Why we're doing
I
Alright.
don't know.
Why are we in GTA right now? Because we thought it'd be more of a little live interactivity between the two, all four of us. Like I can look at Tanek right now and tell him "fuck you."
Very true.
Alright,
Yeah,
we
God
can
of
all
Death
go
is a
right now.
cop. Wow. I didn't even like realize. I thought he was just wearing something like dark or something, but it's literally a police
You
uniform.
sucked them off in the game.
Yeah, I sucked him off in his police uniform in game. So what was the
All right,
next?
so what's our next topic?
Yeah,
yeah.
what did you have lined up for us? Hit me
Well,
with it.
Gay.
some transition while I take a shot here with Artful. I saw Suicide Squad this weekend. Well, last week actually on release night. And I know I'm the only one so far in the group to watch it, but I will say I enjoyed it. A little cheesy at the very end, but other than that, I definitely enjoyed it. There's people that are the critics aren't really giving it too many favorable reviews. However, I would advise ignore the critics, form your own opinion. It's not going to be accurate to all the characters, but the movie itself kept me glued, and I think Will Smith stole the show, as well as Harley Quinn. I can't remember the girl who played her. I can't remember her whole name, but and just so everybody knows, it's not really a film with the Joker in it. So Joker has a small part in it, but he's not a main focus. So it's interesting how they used him to kind of help get some traction going with the other characters, but for the most part, it's about mostly characters you haven't really heard of. So I enjoyed it though, and I hope that you guys all watch it. And if anybody who has seen it already want to comment and let us know their thoughts on it, that's fine too. But I hope that
Hey Sean, thanks for coming through, man. And yeah, this
What's up, Sean?
this is the pretty dopest Neverwinter expansion I've seen so far. It's Neverwinter Thug Life 2.0. I'm mad the bartender
God,
has
that
a,
looks like a white dude now.
I'm mad the bartender has a
Oh.
fat ass. Wow.
God of Death, how are you doing all that shit?
You gonna go bite it and draw blood?
Yeah,
Hold
sure, why not?
the touchpad and then go to style.
So Cass, you would recommend for all of us to see
And then go down
Neverwinter
until you see
I would.
action.
to see Suicide Squad?
Yes, I would.
Okay. Cool. I think I'll definitely check that out this week then, because I've been
And then to
contemplating
do
it.
like
So,
the main action, press it twice.
God of Death, are you gonna go see Suicide Squad?
Yep.
Good. What about you,
You
Arthur?
should
Mike.
fly back soon, and then you can go and watch it with him.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm definitely planning on seeing it.
Okay.
I plan to watch it again.
Mike, come here. Let me rub your
So,
nose.
alright, this is gonna sound dumb, but it's just because I don't know like shit about it. What exactly is a Suicide Squad? Like, what's the? I've never even heard of it till this movie. And there's awkward silence, so I think you guys are ready to fucking kill me. But
No, it's
thank
not
you,
a-
Sean. Thanks, man. It means a lot. I'm so hyped right now.
What?
He said, congrats on 1,000 subs.
Oh yeah, thank you, Sean. Without people like you, man, that wouldn't be possible for Tanek. So we appreciate it. Oh shit, Michael Phelps won his 19th gold medal for the most ever by a male swimmer.
Damn.
Okay, get it. That motherfucker took a whole Olympics off and then came back and still fucking did his thing.
Anyway, Mike. Suicide Squad is a team
no,
of villains.
yeah, it's basically a team of villains. What happened was DC used it because they put on a lot of lesser known villains to do it or whatever. Now Harley Quinn is Joker's girlfriend, infamous girlfriend or whatever. You know, they put her on in the later installments of it, just to kind of, you know, give it some more popularity, like put somebody more known in there. But it's a good movie. They're basically just chosen to form a squad to do operations because they're skilled. You know, they were skilled villains, but they call it Suicide Squad because they're led into a mission that looks like, you know, they're gonna die, and if they fuck up, it's on them. If they do good, nobody's gonna know who saved, you know, who saved the day because they're a covert team. So it's good though, and it's also tying in some of the villains to the DC universe that they started with Batman and Superman, and you know, and if you guys do watch, there's a mid-credits cutscene that they show. Nothing too major, but stick around for that.
Hey,
And,
Chicken Nuggets, thanks for coming through, man. Welcome, welcome.
Man, Chicken Nuggets.
And thank you, Sean, man. I really appreciate that comment, man. Thank you, thank you.
What'd he say?
He said, he thinks, a lot of my subscribers are you know, are due to, like, the content I create and stuff like that, but he says, like, the way I conduct myself and everything is just killer.
Well, that was really nice.
Really was.
But, so Suicide Squad, they're a bunch of villains, and I guess they're so being put into this group or whatever. Are they becoming like heroes, or what their mission is?
Kind of.
Okay, gotcha. So they're not bad guys in the movie, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I mean, basically.
Okay.
And I thought that it did a good job of connecting you to at least a couple of the characters. So I don't really want to spoil it, but you know, when it came down to it, you're kind of like, fuck.
Right. So when I watch it, I'm not going to be like all lost and shit like that.
Nah, you don't really need to know too much.
It's a clean ship, no?
Truthfully.
Okay. Nice.
So go watch that, guys. Are we still in God of Death's boat? Like, what the fuck is going on here?
Yeah, I mean, my character's like drunk as shit.
I'm about to take another drink.
There it is, guys. My baby.
What are you talking about? We're at the bar.
I know.
God of Death, what the hell are you doing?
Like I'm rich. Not anymore.
Okay.
But
I don't care if you're rich, but what are you doing?
What are you doing? Where are we supposed to be? What are you talking about?
Okay, guys, just stay in the boat, and I'll tell y'all when to come out.
Okay.
Wait, what the fuck is that sound? Oh my god, I almost died.
You're not gonna drop the helicopter on somebody's head, are you?
No, I jumped out the helicopter to get whatever I'm getting. I'm not gonna say it. I don't want to ruin it. But
Oh my God.
the helicopter almost landed on my head. It wouldn't be the first
How
time.
the hell did you almost drop your own helicopter on your head?
I jumped out.
Connect, you should
I did a
really see yourself
360 in the
walk
air.
right now.
Like I did a 360 in the
Yeah,
air,
I can.
and I almost
I
died.
can kind of see it. It's fucking.
All right, guys, now come outside, please.
Yeah, I'm on my way.
She doesn't fall down the fucking steps.
Cass, I'm honestly kind of excited to go see Suicide Squad now. Like, no lie. I think it sounds like something I'd be a little interested in. Like, no bullshit, I really am.
Yeah. It was good. It was good.
Alright.
Sorry guys if I'm yawning. It's not the show. I just came back from a basketball game, which my team won. But I'm getting old, so I get tired when I play ball.
You
How
are
y'all doing?
always referring to yourself as old. Shut the fuck
Hey,
up.
Mike.
But let me see. What the hell was I gonna say?
Mike, motherfucker. Stop! Stop!
Oh yeah.
Tanek, can you get this on camera? Get
Oh,
this
yeah.
shit on camera, Tanek.
Yep. Dude's about to get shot down by a bunch of naked men.
I'm just kidding, man. Relax. I'm not gonna actually do that.
Chill, because he's gonna go fucking ham and raid this damn pool
Can
with
you
that fucking
can a
jet.
yacht be destroyed?
No. That would be fucked up. I spent $11 million on a yacht that gets destroyed.
You paid 11
Anyway.
million for this?
Yes.
I meant to tell you guys about the vacation I was on. The house was cool. We were right along the water, except in North Carolina, the Outer Banks, there's a lot of, in order to get to the water, there's like sand dunes that protect I guess, the residential area, so you gotta kind of climb uphill a little and then go down. We were right along the water, and then the house itself had a pool, had a hot tub, had a ping pong table. It was pretty tight. Nice house. And, you know, we tossed around some ideas about possibly investing into a beach house for in real estate terms in order to flip that for a profit. So
True
kind of
Star,
excited
what's
about
good,
that.
bro? Thanks for coming through.
True
Hey
Star.
guys, you know my favorite thing about the yacht is though? I want one of y'all.
Wow.
Yo, my favorite thing about the yacht is I want one of y'all to go get a plane and come near my yacht.
Wow. Tanek just killed Artful for no reason. Wow. Okay, got it, Dust.
And Artful
Yo.
has not said a word since I made that move.
Guys. Okay, one of y'all get a plane and go near my yacht. This is my favorite thing about my
Artful,
yacht.
are you there?
Oh, I'm here.
Like you're about to die.
True Star said Tanek the type of guy to shoot a jet with a machine gun. I was literally just doing.
Truer words have never been spoken.
Mike.
Artful,
Got it,
you
Dust.
want
Where'd you go?
to talk
Artful, I'm
about
up
this
here,
or
I got your
anything?
cover. Artful, I'm up
Mike.
here. I got your cover.
Mike, take
Whoa,
take one of my
whoa,
boats,
hey,
go get a plane and come here.
Yo, hold on, it's like that? I'm about to get jumped and
turn
shit?
this off. Nah, turn this off. Got a death. He has yacht
Please.
defense mode, so now we can't access our weapons.
Alright, that's my favorite part, but my favorite part about that is the fact that if you just fly an airplane or a helicopter around here, you get shot out the motherfucking sky. Alright?
Okay. Well, turn it off, please,
I
so I
want
can
to turn it
access
off.
my weapons. I want to access my weapons.
Mike, you better run.
I want to access my weapons.
I turned it off.
Go ahead, turn it on. Turn it on, God Death. Turn it on. Go ahead. You can turn it on.
I did.
Oh, fuck. I ran down a dead.
Shit.
Shit.
Mike.
Yeah, I'm good.
Wait, I don't know. I'm like, I don't know why the fuck you decided to do that.
I don't know how to fucking
Can
float.
you shoot underwater in this game?
Yeah, you can. No, you can't shoot underwater. Like, if you're underwater, you can't. You can shoot somebody that's underwater, though. But you can stab somebody underwater, though.
He hasn't come out. Oh, there he is.
Oh my god, don't tell me Mike is. Okay.
Holy shit.
Actually, hold on, Artful. Hold on, Artful.
He's gonna snipe me. No.
Like, this is
Oh,
shit.
fuck.
Like, you gotta come up for air one time. See, Mike, that's why you
shit.
gotta go buy rebreathers. So you can hide underwater as long as you want.
Right. Oh my god.
Nothing like
Okay.
shooting fish in a barrel.
So, in other news, Instagram just released their new feature on their app, which is
And
a
what's that?
direct ripoff from Snapchat.
What is it?
Instagram stories that stay up for 24 hours.
Oh, yeah.
And you pick who can see them, and that's that. My theory is Snapchat is beating the shit out of everybody as far as popularity is concerned, and so they decided to rip off that concept. I've already made one Instagram story post and said, fuck this, I'm riding with Snapchat, so that's how I feel. That's how I feel about the whole thing. I think that's bullshit, personally. Be original. Be original, Instagram. You're losing,
Mike.
you were dying down in popularity for a reason.
Mike.
Don't go and steal some shit that Snapchat
Thank you.
came up with.
Mike,
Right.
Mike,
Yeah.
am I dying because of you?
just because you're losing popularity.
Now you know what I'm gonna laugh? If Jero snipes you off this boat. Oh, I'm jumping out.
Yo, who's shooting at me? What the fuck?
That's Mike. Yo, Jero got his firework launcher. Hey, I wonder if I can snipe Mike off the boat.
Yeah, I was wondering what that Instagram stories thing was about, like, because once I made my new Instagram, I saw it on there, and I was like, what the hell is this? And it was like the feature came right when I started the page again, so I was like, wow. Oh my god.
Yo, how the hell? Oh, okay.
Mike, what's
Oh,
up, yo? He's
wow.
wrong.
It's like that, guys? That's how y'all feel? Jeez. What the fuck did I do?
I wonder. Anyway, yo, I've been on Instagram. I haven't seen that new update yet. I got an update.
You have an Instagram, got a death?
No, like I don't. I told you the other day I did, but I don't.
I don't recall you telling me
I'm
you
really
had
one
one
of
the
the
other day.
yes, Mike. I'm one of the reasons you got Instagram again, Mike. But nah. I told you to get Instagram again, Mike. But nah.
Yeah, you did. You did. You're right.
It's the fame getting to his head, man.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
it's the fame. It's the fame getting to
Gone
me. That's
wrong.
all, man.
It's gone wrong.
Yeah, the fame's getting to me. I'm abandoning people and that kind of shit.
Well,
Yo,
speaking of the fame, ladies and gentlemen, go ahead and give Tanaka Instagram follow because he's back on Instagram. I don't remember his username by heart, but go give him a follow. Give him help him get his followers up. 1,000 people
found
wanted to
him.
subscribe to him on here. I can assume he should get a little bit of, a few people to follow him on Instagram. Tanek, you want to
Yeah.
drop your Instagram name?
Yeah, my Instagram is just like everything else. It's Neck127. Just
Mike,
type
I'ma
it in the
snipe you
search
off that
bar
damn
and
boat.
I'll come right up. You guys will see the same goofy face you see on all of my other social media and YouTube channel and all that good stuff. What the fuck would this guy calling me for?
Who?
This
This dude, Brucey in the game, I don't know who the fuck he is. Alright, now shut the fuck up.
It's for missions, Mike. Like you can get vehicles and sell them.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he was just annoying. Like, he was literally spamming my phone, like, over and over and over again.
Mike, I'm a
Woo-hoo-hoo!
Jeez, Arthur.
Damn, zoom in on his body. Oh my goodness.
My
Hey
god.
guys, should I move my yacht?
True Star.
can move
Instagram is for 12-year-old white girls. True Star, I wouldn't say that. Instagram isn't bad. I mean, it's definitely pretty gay, their most recent move biting off of Snapchat and everything, but I don't know, Instagram isn't too bad. I like Instagram. It's pretty simple.
Nah, it's for 20-year-old. It's for 12-year-old white girls. No, I'm just kidding.
What the fuck am I getting
Where's
shot
Tanek?
at from? What the fuck?
Oh, you see him from all the
Guys,
way out there? Where?
I want to
ooh.
fight everyone but naked.
Alright, that's it. Where's the gun store? Apparently I need a new fucking scope. Because I can just be shot from a million miles away, so let's figure this shit out.
Mike, where you at?
Shut the fuck up. I got a person to kill.
I mean, Mike, okay, I'll see how it is.
What do you mean you see how it is?
You
What
letting
the
the fame
fuck
get
are
to
you?
your head, Mike.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know.
Letting the fame get to your head.
So Tanek, you want
Yeah,
to speak
same.
about that? Oh, I'm coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
You guys can
let's
shoot up
transition
sides.
here. Let's transition here, guys. What we're gonna? Oh shit! Hold on.
Yeah.
True Star said I'm a 12-year-old white girl at heart, so.
Mike, we about to fuck you up, boy. Mike, where you going?
Well, the cops are after me right now, so.
Oh, you got more than cuss after.
Hey, Tony E, thanks for coming through, man.
Turn this helicopter around.
Hey, calm down. Stop screaming. Oh,
Down.
we're chasing 10, huh?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
think I might can't drive though.
Have I run into any Neverwinter dungeon glitches? Actually, a couple. Earlier today, I was actually running Kessel's. I believe it's called Kessel's Retreat. It's one of the first epic dungeons you do, and
Send me around so I can hit him.
the game would Oh my god. Sorry, it's really hard to focus with what the hell's going on here. But
What happened?
fuck these motherfuckers.
Wow.
Yo.
But yeah, like I was saying, it's the game would like would freeze every single time I died. Like if I went down and I was waiting for someone to heal me, the game would freeze while I was in the revive animation, and then it would crash and I would have to reboot the application and stuff like that. But I've mostly been farming from my artifact weapon and stuff like that, so I haven't really, you know, been doing like too much dungeon oriented stuff, but yeah, I've hit my fair share of glitches. Shit.
Anyway, yo, we were laughing because J-Ro jumped out the helicopter and he ran to the back rotor.
Oh, damn.
Oh.
Well, anyway, in other news, some congrats in order. We, you know, I know just like 2 episodes ago, we were congratulating Tanek on like 600 followers. Tanek is at 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. So, you know, can we get a hand clap for that? Sorry, we don't have a soundboard, so you don't get no artificial hand clap. But basically, that's what would have happened. Okay, 10. I'm shouting you out, and you're shooting at me while I'm just standing there. Appreciate it.
Anytime, pal. Anytime.
Yeah.
Is that your way of saying I'm gonna fucking die?
You're doing it, baby.
Anyway, like I said, some congrats are in order. Basically, I don't think you guys understand the growth in which his channel has I guess I don't even know what the word I'm looking for is, but
True star style low key buy subs.
how exponential it is. Yeah, he might. The way as fast as this shit went. But no, in all seriousness,
Thank you, Austin. Thank you.
Tanek in 1 month got more subscribers than he ever had in however many years that he was doing it. And he still is shooting at me while I'm trying to sit here and congratulate him and not play this game.
I didn't realize it was you at first.
Yeah, okay.
Mike,
I'm
kill you with a
serious.
pistol.
Anyway. Tanek, how long have you been on YouTube?
Well, I was just I just made my 1,000 subscriber thank you video yesterday or the day before. It uploaded. I think it uploaded today, if I'm not mistaken. But I've been on YouTube a total of 3 years, but I'm gonna say that I've really been doing YouTube for probably a year and a half or 2, because I didn't really start doing it hardcore until I got a PS4, because that's when I really started.
You were doing it though.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter how hardcore. Simple answer is 3 years, right?
Mhm.
This is all so I can give this stat to the people.
Gotcha.
Tanek in 1 month was able to get his channel to grow more than it did in 3 years. His goal for the end of July was to get 500 subscribers. We eclipsed that after episode 2 of the podcast, or episode 1, something like that.
Yeah, something like that. It was real quick.
And then he proceeded to go on to 600, which, you know, like I said, his goal was just 500 by the end of July. July literally just ended, and we got the news that he hit 1,000 subscribers. Um, and that wasn't just like friends or whatever. Tanek doesn't know 500 people close by that
Yeah.
just gonna subscribe to him. So,
Right.
that it goes to show that the work that he's putting in is being, appreciated and recognized, which is why he's getting those subscribers. And it's a good feeling. It's not my channel, but I feel good and I feel happy for him.
Yep.
You know, with that being said, Arthur, where'd you go? I came up on the rooftop to find you.
Night Guard
I'm
Link,
on
thanks for
rooftop.
coming through, man. And yeah, I'm interested to see how No Man's Sky is gonna be. I don't plan on playing it, but I definitely want to, see how it is.
Fuck is that? Is that a new?
What was I gonna say? But yeah, so Tanek, since you've gotten that many subscribers, do you feel like you're really beginning to grow a community? Like, are there a lot of more people interacting with you than before? And
Yeah, dude, that's another thing I was gonna say. Like, I've never gotten this many comments on my videos like ever in my life. Like, the two biggest videos I have right now are my Neverwinter review and the first impressions video, and both of these videos have between 25 and 35,000 views, and there are
Wow.
hundreds of comments coming in every day, like all over my videos. Like, I kid you not, my phone's on silent right now. Even right now, I've probably received, since we've started this podcast, probably 10 or 15 more comments on my videos, and that's
Wow.
that's no exaggeration. My phone's always going off because of comments and things like that. There's people, like, and the thing is, like, I don't even get a chance to reply to half of them. There's, other people just, talking to each other in the comment section of the videos. It's
That's
nuts.
what you
I've
want,
never,
man.
yeah, it's like, yeah, it's just like you were saying, like, it's like having a big gaming community. Everyone's just interacting with each other. And I mean, there's a few, haters and, angry people in the mix. I get the occasional, your review sucks, you're a fucking idiot, Neverwinter's garbage, it's pay to win. It happens with
It
it
is.
happens with every game. Even when I was, when I did my videos on Metal Gear Solid 5, you're an idiot, Metal Gear 5 is trash. I did a review on
It was.
Metal Gear 5's multiplayer, and people were saying you're dumb, this multiplayer isn't that great. Same thing, happened
wasn't.
with Final Fantasy 14 and every other game I put on my channel. There've been, people hating, saying, silly stuff, and that's something that's gonna happen. Even people dislike something, they're still gonna go, out of their way to watch something that involves it and, just display their hate. For what reason, I have no idea, but that's just, how it happens.
So let me
Oh,
ask you
God,
this: Will do you think you'll ever get to a point where you would block comments?
No.
Because I noticed that's pretty much a trend that I've seen. A lot of real big YouTubers get, like, even Epic Name Bro is one of the most mild-mannered people I've heard on YouTube. He just got tired of the shit too.
Yeah. The thing is, like, and one thing you guys have, taught me, like, probably since, we've all been in school together, is I just honestly need to learn to ignore that shit. And the thing is, like, I'm too new into YouTube right now to even want to block comments, because the negativity, even though a lot of it's BS, I do need some of it. I need to be hit with the criticism and everything, so I know, what other things to work on, what people are gonna like and not like, and stuff like that. And it's the easiest way for me to adjust to my audience. I'm not gonna, die if, people put X and X amount of dislikes on my videos, or if, someone's like, fuck you every here and there and stuff like that. It's not gonna kill me. It's not gonna
Well, here.
ruin my day. The way everything's been going, I could care less.
Mike.
I'm not even gonna stress about that, in all honesty.
Well, here's my thought on this. If I was at the level of popularity on YouTube that you were, I wouldn't disable comments, because I think you have to have negative comments. I don't think that only positive comments, like, you wouldn't be satisfied. At least you know that it's creating a discussion between people. Like you said, even in your comments, people are having their own discussions. It's like
Right.
that's how you know you're putting out something worth talking about. If everybody's just like, oh yeah, it's good. Then how do you know what I mean? Like you don't really. I don't know.
Damn.
It's not. The world is not perfect, and to have something like that, I wouldn't personally. I'd rather have people putting some negativity in there because at the end of the day, you know they still fucking watch it. That's why they're
Right.
taking the fucking time to sit there and talk about it or whatever. Um, but with that being said, it it was brought to my attention. You know, well, let's say it like this. You probably had people that you worked with in the past, right?
Yeah. Of course.
Okay. Did some videos with and stuff. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not the only people that you've ever done videos with.
No, not at all.
Okay.
So, what do you say to someone, let's say, who says like, let's say you did a video with somebody, a few videos back when your channel wasn't really popular. They didn't really get no views like what you're experiencing right now, at least.
Yeah.
Let's say that person is kind of bitter about it and says like, they just want their credit. Almost suggesting that they are the reason that your channel grew that much.
Right.
Well, how does that make you feel?
It's honestly a really, really, really shitty feeling. And especially, when not only at the time did was I working and interacting with this person about putting them on videos of mine, giving them a little bit of spotlight because I had a little bit of subscribers at that time, but it was nothing crazy to brag about. Around that time I was around the 200-300 range, was it? Artful, do you remember?
Yeah, I think it was around 2, right before 3.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, somewhere roughly in that area. I've even helped people I've worked with in the past gain a decent amount of subscribers. I'm not gonna say a decent amount, but a couple. A couple of the guys that I have worked with, they say hey, since I started working with you, I've gained a few subs, and thank you for that. I've actually heard that from a couple people, but for anyone that hasn't, yeah, thank you, Austin, for your point. And then where is their fucking channel? Yeah, exactly. But like where God, I'm getting all tongue tied and shit. Cass, I
Don't
hate
cry.
you for that. I deserve that. But what was I gonna say?
That was an accident. Auto locked on me.
Yeah, Night Guard. I remember you. I actually remember you commenting on that video when I gave my Paragon first impressions. That's right. That's exactly where I met you. I forgot all about that, dude. But like I was saying, I've had people say they've earned a few subscribers since they started working with me and stuff like that. But when they come and try to and take credit for what was built after they were no longer in the picture, especially when they in a way remove themselves from it, it's pretty lame. And then to make accusations towards me because this has happened to me a few times now. Like I've left people in the dust and things like that. It's pretty fucked up, and it's honestly just makes me feel horrible when in all reality I didn't do anything but keep doing what I've been doing this whole time.
Right.
I've been sitting here switching up formulas trying to find what works for me. Just like I was doing when these people were involved. I went with other ideas and messed around with them. They were there for a temporary time, then they weren't. I kept going, and I just happened to find one of those ideas. And it's been working. Help. Yeah, with help from you guys and everything, of course. And I made sure I shouted y'all out in that in my 1,000 subscriber thank you video. And for those of you guys watching for those of you guys watching who don't know, I'm also going to be doing a Q&A following up with that video in a week. So any questions you guys have about my channel or anything about me personally, go ahead and put them in the comments in that video, and I'll be answering every single question that's commented even that video. Even that video gets 100 comments, I don't care. That's going to be just a long ass 100 question Q&A then. Hey Asylum, thanks for coming through, bro. Glad to have you here. My man
Asylum. The man who was asking for when the podcast would be back. We're back, bud. Thanks for tuning in, man.
Austin said when they try to steal your thunder, you give them lightning.
Yeah, that's true. So this is
Mike,
this
can we
is
just
where
call
we're gonna.
the person who it is?
No. This is where we're gonna take this conversation into. So I'm gonna put it like this. There was a point in time before this podcast. Well, Tanek, myself, and Artful have been friends since, as a trio, since probably 10th grade. Artful, is that a 4-door car or a 2-door?
It's 2-door.
Yeah. Oh damn. And like brothers.
Mike, fight me, Mike.
Best friends.
Just grab a 4-door.
We have there's one right here. We have our disagreements at times. We have our spats, and that's that. So prior to all this, there was a couple months where we didn't necessarily talk, and in that time, Tanek befriended an individual. Oh, this is a 2-door. Tanek befriended an individual and started making videos and such with him, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This individual had a bad quality, or bad characteristic of dropping ideas. Oh no, it's a 4-door. Okay, I got a 4-door. Had a bad habit of starting things and then just not wanting to finish them, and it bothered. It wasn't that it bothered Tanek. It was more so. Artful, did you just leave the world or something? I'm over here, dude.
No. Oh.
Yo, you fag!
Come on, got it, Death. Let's go get 10.
I don't know where 10's at. Here, I'll call
I saw
Lester.
where he went. No, I can see him on the map. So basically, Tanek, befriended some people for a little while. I started doing some videos with them. Some things were said. All the stuff on which Tanek has owned up for himself and apologized for, and, kind of admitted, to being in the wrong in that whole situation. Long story short, said individual decided he didn't want to play PS4 anymore. So he got rid of his PS4. And didn't want to make videos anymore for PS4. Went straight to console or PC gaming. now said individual is going around on Twitter, maybe on YouTube, I don't know, and telling the story as if Tanek just dropped him, you know, the minute he got rid of his PS4 out of some kind of dire situation in which he's trying to make it sound that he had to get rid of it. But you know, to my knowledge, he just got rid of it because he didn't want to play it anymore. And then now he's making Tanek out to be somebody who just was like, "Oh, I'm done with you now." When in reality, that's not quite it, because Tanek was doing YouTube videos on PS4 before he met you. Go ahead and check out that Blood Bros series if you guys haven't. And other stuff besides that. So do you like honestly expect him not to continue doing videos? You know, after? You know, after you leave? Like, is he just supposed to give up on YouTube because you're not playing PS4 anymore? And you know, that's kind of where the disconnect is. And he made a few tweets, and he kind of made a comment about, you know, just wanting his credit. Well, we're gonna give you that chance. For those of you who are wondering who we're talking about, you don't know him because nobody knows him. He's
Well,
you know,
well then.
his name is ICG Soul. So this is his shout out, okay? He's wanted a shout out. You know, even on our podcast, I think he was like, "Hey, shout me out, man," or something like that one time to Tanek. That's not what we do when you're not partnered with us. When you have negative things to say about us. So if you guys want to look him up, hey, go ahead and look him up. Look his channel up. You like him? Subscribe to him. You probably won't, so you probably won't subscribe because you probably won't like him. Watch his videos. If you don't like his product, let him know why, because I do recall him saying something about him trying to figure out what it's going to take to get his, you know, his channel going or whatever. So hey, you know, if you guys are bored, go visit his channel. Let him, give him some feedback. Let him know what it will take. My suggestion, if I were commenting, would be it's gonna take you putting the same amount of work that Tanek did in order to get anywhere with this whole YouTube thing. Now, Tanek had the bad habit of starting things and quitting things often before, and that is it is because of said person named Soul that Tanek realized how much of a bad habit it was. It took Soul being that way. It's me. It took Soul being that way for Tanek to realize how he was being. You know, for those of you that hadn't followed him, you know, we had started a Black Ops 3 campaign walkthrough on Veteran. We got 3 episodes in, and then we never made another one. It was just one of those things. That's a prime example. And Tanek admitted that it took Soul doing all that for him to realize, all right, this is what I've been doing to them. So here's where you get your credit, pal. I would like to personally thank you. Maybe Mike will too. Thank you for teaching Tanek what not to do. You know, in order to succeed in YouTube. Because we're just gonna call it as it is, alright? The stuff that you guys did not push him over. No, you know, big mark. You scrapped so many ideas.
And went through so many games so quickly.
Yeah, you never had a chance to, you know, get any kind of traction because you weren't in there long enough. I recall you
building a community.
Yeah, I recall you being on Dark Souls and you telling Artful, "Hey, catch up, man. If you knew anything about Dark Souls, you would know that it's not a race. Finishing it fast does nothing. Finishing it fast makes you lose everything.
Speaking of Dark
Basically
Souls,
meaning, basically meaning you miss out. We'll get there. We'll get there. Basically meaning you miss out on all the good shit if you rush through it.
Yes, you do.
So, and then Tanek has learned that as well. But you know, so we appreciate the videos that you did with Tanek. That
Thank you
didn't
guys
really
all
get
for the
anywhere.
support on this situation, by the way. Thank all of you. Thank you.
Oh, are we getting active comments during this?
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
freaking running from the police, so I wasn't paying attention. I missed like half of them.
have you left?
But
Find Tanek. Where can we find Tanek? Can you put a marker on him?
Nah, Kev, you left. I gotta invite you back.
I didn't. Oh, we all left. It says.
I know, like it kicks people out sometimes. I don't know why it does that.
Okay. Well, anyway, so you know, thank you for that. Thank you for. If it wasn't for you, truthfully, Tanek wouldn't have had the moment of clarity that he did, and you know, turn around and say, "Hey, I want to be a better friend, and I want to commit to this stuff more, and do it right, and you know, listen to my friends who have been trying to, you know, help me out all this time." So it took you for him to see that, and you know that's where your credit is. That your credit is not in him getting the followers. They did not subscribe because of you. I'm just gonna put it how it is, alright? I watched a couple of your videos. You know, you suck, alright? I mean, I watched a couple of videos
Wow.
where you were in with Connect. So I'm just saying, like, nothing about you said, "Hey, I want to keep listening." You weren't funny, you know. You didn't, you know, whatever. I'm not. It's not a diss. I'm not here to diss you. But that's as far as your credit goes, bud. You know, you and Tanek can continue being friends forever. That's great. I hope so, and I hope that you learn from that. But to expect credit for something that you did not do, you know, I just don't really understand where, you know, where you're coming from with that. And then, you know, one of your associates said, fame got to Tanek's head. Let's just assess that real quick. Tanek is still gaming with us and making videos with us, who are his lifelong friends and his family. I would think when fame gets to someone's head, they kind of try to drop everyone and act like they did it all on their own. Tanek has had no problem sharing his gratitude towards us for what we did. You know why? Because Artful is the one that told him, "Hey, you got something going with Neverwinter. You need to stick with that and make that your game because you're getting a lot of views." And then I'm the one who said, "Hey, let's bring this podcast to life." The one that we had a taste of what it could be when we were fucking around one day a few months back. Let's make this our thing. Now, you know, I know you guys love the Neverwinter shit, the people that come in there and tune in all the time, or you know, so it's good. If that's what got you there, good. But you're also here listening to this podcast, which is, you know, which is the two things that have changed in the last month that Tanek's channel has grown as much as it did. We stuck to Neverwinter, and we started the weekly podcast. None of that has soul written on it. So you know, if you wanna pretend that you were here for that, you know, go for it. But you're not gonna get credit for any of that. But you know, I think I've said enough. I know that God of Death, you know, wants to say something for you guys to, you know, listen. So.
Okay.
And after God of Death, I got a little contribution, but nothing.
Good.
Alright. Anyway, so I've said this many times already. You know, last time we talked about Soul. He just never can admit to something. Like, just, bro, I beat you. What happened to that stream? Like, this dude was playing. He was playing. I don't even remember what he was playing. But all I said was, "Hey, Soul, I got better. I got a new class that I'm pretty sure can beat you." He got mad for no reason and told me, "All right, I'm getting on right now. I'm getting on Dark Souls right now. I'm about to beat your ass." I was like, "Okay, okay. Let's see about that. Let's see about that, son." He
Night
gets
Guard
on.
Link, they're all under the My Partners section on my channel.
Oh yeah, so he gets on. We do a quick 1v1. We do 3 rounds. I win the first round. He wins the second round. It was a close game. No, I wouldn't even say close. Like, he was running most of the time with a life ring on, so he was healing up while I'm just sitting there like, yo, what the fuck? Alright. So anyway, I beat his ass. He gets quiet and leaves. I'm like, okay. This dude never uploaded the damn video! Like,
You
yo,
are
you said that
clearly
you were gonna beat my
upset
ass and
about that
uploaded
video.
it, man. He said, no, because he said he was gonna upload it. What, did he mean that only if he won? Like, can he not admit to the fact that I beat him? Like, I mean, our first fight, Mike, remember our first fight, right?
Mm-hmm.
When I just got Dark Souls, and he's been had it. Like, he had it probably a week before I did. I'll admit, he beat my ass. I didn't even know about fat rolling at that time. He did, so he knew that he could just take advantage of that. So I was like, alright, he beat my ass. Alright, I'm just gonna get better.
Damn, you were that new and you didn't know about fat rolling?
Yeah, yo, it was
I don't
I
even
told you
know
it's
what
been a
fat
while.
rolling is.
I wouldn't even be proud of that.
I know, like,
Fuck is fat rolling?
I
Fat
didn't even,
rolling
yeah,
is when you have too much heavy armor on,
Oh,
so
yeah,
when you
yeah,
roll,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, and he was proud of
Dude, where did
destroying
you
me
go?
when I had fat roll on.
I left.
And I was like,
I just walked
yeah, he
out
was
the
proud of
garage.
getting me with fat roll on, and I was like, alright, I understand that. Like, you're gonna be proud of a win. I don't understand why you're proud of the fact that I was fat rolling, but whatever. I beat his ass, and he doesn't want to give me no damn credit. Like, Soul, bro, if you're listening, please upload the damn video.
You
Like,
lost to a 15-year-old. You hate your life. It's okay.
hold up. This dude uploaded our first fight just because he won, bro. You have no fucking honor. Like, if you lose, it's alright. Just get better and verse me again, which is not gonna happen. You're not gonna beat me. You're fucking trash. But, I mean, at least you could try.
Jesus.
Like, so I fucking hate you because of that. Like, I've always hated you. You always talk shit to me.
Yo,
Every fucking day, you just, if I get on, I'm with Mike. I talk to Mike. Shut the fuck up, BB. You know what's fucking talk? Bro, when was I talking to you? I literally said Mike 10 times in the damn conversation. When do I talk to you? I never want to talk to you. He always talks to me for no damn reason. I'm like, alright, whatever. Shut the hell up. The only reason I was cool with him was because Mike was cool with him. And I was like, alright, if Mike's gonna be cool with him, I'm not gonna say nothing. But now, so, now you got no friends to back your motherfucking ass up. I'm gonna say straight out, you're fucking trash in any damn game you play.
And in God of Death's defense, he's been sticking with that as long as we've talked about this situation. He's always said that he hated him, and you can hear it in his voice. Genuinely dislikes this guy.
Asylum said he's losing his shit.
God of Death may be the highlight of this fucking podcast tonight.
Yeah.
For that little exchange. But yeah.
Wow.
My biggest thing was just you sold your PS4 and then you got mad that Tenet continued to make videos on PS4. He didn't drop you, but what can he do with you if you're not on PS4, which is what he uses to game and make videos with. So, you know, I guess, you know, your anger is substantiated, even though it's really not. But you know, so Artful has a little something to say.
well, I mean, just my little contribution is that there's always been an understanding between Cass, Tanek, and myself, and you know, I think we can safely say each of us has chosen our own path in life and our own career goals and blah 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 blah. But there was always an understanding that, you know, if one of us made it, if we became a millionaire, you know, whatever the fucking situation may be, we would help the other. But under no circumstance will we fucking sit there and try and ride the coattails of another man and beg for help to get more subscribers.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Like you don't see us nickel and diming to neck. Oh my God, you got fucking 2,000 views on that video, bro. Oh my fucking 20 cents per view or whatever. You know, I don't. That's not what it's about. To me, I would rather see Tanek succeed at what he loves doing and have pride in that than to worry about the little shit.
Exactly.
So.
Yeah. I have
And it's
one
funny because
contribution I'll throw into once Cass is done.
okay, it's funny because, like Artful said, it's not about that for us. You know, we hope that we know this is his dream, and we enjoy it. You know. Oh, I was trying to slam on Tanek.
Oh my god.
We enjoy
Like,
it.
I wanted you in the helicopter.
You know, but I'm not gonna lie. Like, you know, I go through phases with video games. I enjoy them, but then sometimes I don't play them. Tanek absolutely loves video games. This is his dream before it is ours. However, if I know that we can help make his dream happen, that's why I do this. You know, I'll do the podcast with him, and I'll do a series with him and things like that, because I know that it's important to him. And if this was my dream, you know, he'd probably do the same. Or just a quick example, neither Artful or Tanek truly loved sports growing up, but both of them motherfuckers learned how to play basketball to play with me for many years. You know, and they both got relatively good at it. So it's you know, it just goes to show you
Fuck
that
you,
you know, friends will do stuff for friends. You know, and I know that you guys love these. Oh, get out the car. I know that you guys love these videos. Like the people that are watching. Oh wow.
I killed everyone.
You know, people like watching these videos. I'm not even gonna lie. I rarely watch the shit we make. I love being in the moment, but to me, you know, I'm doing this. I'm helping Tanek, and I feel good about it. I don't have the patience to sit here and listen to, you know, something for 2 hours after it's over. But you know, we're doing it because we want him to succeed. It's never been about like, hey, you know, you can click my YouTube channel, guys, if you want. I don't have shit on there. Not a fucking upload. The only things tied to that are 2 videos from Call of Duty Black Ops 1. So like, it's because it's not. It's not the, you know, it's not my thing that I absolutely want. But you know, that's why I tell Tanek, hey, I'll help you out. Just shout out my social media, because that's really all I use. But you know, most of the part, hey, Tanek, I need a ride. Turn around. I need a ride.
Okay. Oh, you bastard.
Yo.
Fuck you. But no. So basically, no. But like I said,
Spun around too. All right.
like Artful said, it's never been about that for us. I you know what I mean? Like, you know, if I ever did, I know that he would just say, hey guys, follow him too, or just add my link in there like he did. And he had Soul's link in there too. Same thing. It's not Tanek's fault that Soul's channel didn't capitalize off of that. It's Soul's fault because he didn't put in the work.
I fucking hate
Sorry, God of Death. I thought you were trying to run me over. That's why I shot you. And that's what, and I think that's what really happened with Mike. Tanek. It all came down to him realizing, hey, to make this shit work, I gotta really put in the fucking work. And now that he's done it, he's seen results. You know, so if you want something bad enough, you just gotta fucking do it. But don't be mad that it's not happening for you because you're trying to blame, you know, a specific person for it. Nah, nobody can stop you from making something happen that you really want to happen. So, you know, that, it's just, hearing that is, you know, it's definitely frustrating. I can understand how frustrated Tanek would be. And yes, if any of us make it, we're taking the others with us. So y'all can think about that, or you can write that shit down and hold us to it. If any of us get famous doing any of this shit, you'll see us all there. But go ahead, Tanek. You had something you wanted to say?
Yeah. I just wanted to throw in for final comments. This, guys, don't think that this portion of the podcast is to diss Soul Senpai or ICG Soul, whichever name he's going by right now. I believe it's Soul Senpai. But
Soul Senpai.
but the whole point is that I'm trying to address is that what he's nagging me for credit on is wrong, and the bipolar stature of the situation is just near stupid. I don't notice me, senpai, but like it literally went from bashing me up and down on Twitter, and I'm not even gonna say bashing me because he wasn't even that disrespectful, but it went from claiming that he deserved some type of credit. His exact words were he wants credit where credit is due or something like that, when really he's not responsible for anything happening right now. And every tip I'm following that got me to where I am, I have given these tips to him multiple times. And for him to act like I didn't and just left him in the dust is wrong, hurtful, and just flat out discouraging. And he's not even the first person to make this accusation about me. Another YouTuber I worked with before, and I'm not even going to give him the good grace of even mentioning his name on this fucking podcast because he doesn't deserve it. So fuck that. I'm not even going to say I'm not even going to say his name on here. And that's just honest truth. And if you're watching this, man, hey, fuck you. And that's honestly how I feel. But
yeah.
But
Shots fired.
Yeah.
Hold on.
But that's it's just it sucks. And then the whole situation literally went from Soul Senpai going on Twitter and telling me how much of a horrible person I was for what I did to less than, I kid you not, check the tweets because they're still there on his Twitter. Less than 8 hours later, congratulating me for everything. That's a really mixed, confusing vibe going on right there, and it's just it's wrong. And I'm not gonna lie, I ignored the tweets. I wasn't giving him the satisfaction or of replying a retweet, any type of shout out or anything like that, because the way you were talking to me just 12 hours prior, you didn't deserve anything from me. And that's just that's my honest feeling about it. So if he ends up seeing this sometime and feels the need to make some type of reply or bash video or roast to neck or whatever the hell, then by all means.
Let me cut you off real quick, just for a second. Oh, what the hell? If that is the avenue that you take, that he chooses to take, say what you gotta say. You don't know me. You don't know Artful. But wow. Fuck the oh shit, sorry, got it there. Okay, if that's the route that he chooses, and he he decides to make a video or whatever, go for it. We're not gonna reply to you. We're not thinking about you. So if that's what you think this is, I'm sorry that that's what you think, but we're not dissing you. I don't know you personally. I don't care. I hadn't, I'm not talking about you as a person. Strictly you and as what you were contributing to next, you know, success that you think you were. But yeah, so we're not entertaining that. You know, we're not gonna diss you. You know, we can invite you on the podcast if you want to, you know, talk
Hash it
and
out.
air out your grievances and go from there. That'd be more than. I mean, I'm perfectly fine with that.
Oh,
Just
oh
know
yes.
that you know we're pro Tanek. You know, even when we fight, you know that's still our boy. You know, we're gonna take his side unless something shows us that we shouldn't be. Hey, got a death. Is this your yacht? I think it is.
Yep.
I'm about to come down here. But yeah. So you know, I really hope that that's not the route you choose. But if it is, you know, so be it. Just know that, you know, you're more than welcome to come on here and, you know, kind of defend yourself if you think you need to. But you know, you're not on PS4, and you know, don't think that that's like a hey, you're gonna work with us type thing either. We would love for you to come in here and talk, explain your side. But you know, you don't have PS4, so I don't really see how that's gonna work. But that's that. And dude that was hating on Tanek and said fame got to his head, eat a dick, man. Nobody knows you, nobody cares to know you.
Bruh.
That simple. So.
Yo, I would love to have souls. Fab neck. No life, bitch ass. Get in this motherfucking strap, man. Like,
Oh
beat his
my
ass in Dark
god.
Souls again.
Alright, got a death. You've had your
Okay.
fun.
Okay.
No. What the fuck? Daryl! Get in! That's how you fix
Basically-
it, Mark.
Basically,
Like,
it all boils down to congrats to Tanek. 1,000 subscribers. Let me tell you guys why it's harder on YouTube than it is to just get like 1,000 people to follow you on like Instagram or something. People gotta like what you're putting out to subscribe to you. And I had never even been subscribed to Tanek or Artful until
Oh, shit.
recently. I logged into my YouTube account. I was like, oh, let me give them both a subscribe. I saw what happens when you subscribe to somebody. I get notifications every fucking day that this motherfucker has a video I might like, or he's playing live. That shit's annoying as fuck. I love Connect, but I'm just saying in general. So for somebody to make the decision to, you know, say I'm gonna subscribe to such and such YouTube channel, you must really be doing some good stuff. Because who really wants a bunch of notifications on some shit that they don't really enjoy? So, you know, that it's just harder work. And, you know, that's more so what I'm trying to explain. So, you know, that's why I think it deserves more of a more praise than, you know, just anything else, because it's not an easy thing to do. And I know this motherfucker has made, you know, countless videos, you know, just trying to figure out what it was going to take to get him to where he wanted to be. And it seems like he's, you know, he's slowly finding that, and it's frustrating to know that, you know, people have a problem with that. People that are supposed to be in his corner. But anywho, congrats. 1,000 followers is not easy to do. With your guys' help, we can make it 1,000 more. You know, and
Yes.
hopefully, Tanek in a year is a full-time YouTuber. That would be awesome.
That'd be pretty great.
Yeah, I would love that for sure. Thank you, Asylum. That means a lot, man. And I'm shooting for another 1,000. Just gonna keep going, baby.
Oh yeah, I
Whatever it
have another
takes.
shout out real quick while we're still on here. What was his name? For those of you that truly follow Tonight, you know that we recently did a brief series called Cast Plays Neverwinter.
Ouch.
I'm not sure if it's still there, but
Yeah.
it was a it was a thing. And you know, I did it for shits and giggles. I didn't like it. I made it known. I talked shit on the game, jokingly. I know Asylum got a little butthurt, but Asylum's cool. There is another fucking dude who commented on there. Y'all want to make him famous? Go to his comments and tell him he sucks. I don't remember. Wilkes Barre Wrestling, right? That was what it was.
Yeah. Yeah, some shit like that.
Wilkes Barre, which is in PA, not even 3 hours away. I might drive over to
Don't
his
worry, I'm
little
not stopping Asylum.
his little wrestling thing and fuck with him. But no. He got real butthurt because I was like, what the fuck? Dungeons and Dragons? This is a Dungeons and Dragons game? He got really butthurt, and made it known to Neck, and, in the midst of all this, he made a comment and said, oh, it doesn't matter, I don't care, I probably pulled more tail than this guy anyway and done a lot more fun things.
Yep.
Where to start? No one says pull tail, first of all. So you're either 40 or you're a fucking nerd. And I don't mean nerd like, because this is called Nerdism, but I don't mean like, you're either 40 or you're truly faking the funk, is what I'm trying to say. Because only old people say tail. And if you are 40, I hope you've pulled more tail than me, because you're old as fuck. I hope you've done more fun things, because once again, you're old as fuck.
Asylum said he got a little
if-
butthurt over the position thing, but that's it.
The position
What
thing?
position?
What was the position thing?
The sexual position thing? I think that's what he's talking about. That's the only thing I can think of involving positions. Is that what
Don't
you're talking
even
about,
remember.
I don't
Asylum?
know.
Remember in the podcast?
No.
Me loving
What did we say about
missionary.
Asylum?
No, we didn't say anything about him. I think one of our points of views or something. Yeah, the sexual position thing. Me with the missionary thing and all that stuff.
Oh.
Hey, Artful, hold on. I'm gonna come and pick you up.
Damn it.
Alright.
I keep
Guys, we
crashing
should
into
play some
shit.
missions, man.
Huh?
There's one I
No.
want y'all to try.
Okay, anyway. This guy got all but hurt, and first said it was cringeworthy to listen, right? Then later on continued the comment and then said, I probably pulled more tail than this guy and done more fun things.
Why you
If
bitch,
you
man? I'm just trying to
ever-
get in the car with you.
Listen, guys, if you ever find yourself watching a YouTube video and being so displeased with it that you start comparing yourself, nah, get in the front so you can control the gunner, yo. You start comparing yourself to someone you can't see nor know nothing about. Just turn the video off. You look stupid commenting something like that, comparing yourself to somebody you've never met, you're never going to meet.
All right,
All
Sean,
because
take
your
it
butt
easy,
hurt.
man. Thanks for coming through.
All because your butt hurt over me making a comment about Dungeons and Dragons. So yeah, and that's for anybody. The fact that you felt the need to compare yourself to me, like I said, which you know nothing about, shows how insecure you really are. Because it was never a conversation about people getting pussy or doing fun things. I literally said, this shit is a Dungeons and Dragons game? Ew. What the fuck? That's gay as fuck. Or whatever the fuck it was that I said. Something along those lines. Never said anything about the people playing it. So I really hope that you give this this podcast a listen. Wilkes Barre Wrestling, and like one of the best factions in wrestling ever did used to say, fuck it. All right.
Well then.
Is there anybody else that wants to give a shout out to anybody? While we're out here, anybody. It can be anybody. It don't have to be nobody gaming wise. Anybody go through some shit during the week that they just want to give a shout out to, either a fuck you or a real thank you.
No.
A real thank you, honestly, to my brother Alex for this little this vacation in Georgia I'm having right now. It's definitely a great thing to just get away from just everything for a while and just see something new, something different. As you guys know, I don't get out much. I don't do a lot of shit. I've been literally, ever since I started my Instagram, I've been posting pictures of like simple foods
regular
and
shit
stuff
that he's never seen
that I've never seen. And
it was like Mongolian grill. You pick the food, they cook it. I was like, have you ever been outside the fucking house? Go ahead, Tanek.
Yeah, but just as that, I've there's like,
Oh shit!
if you don't turn your fucking oh my god. But I've like seen all kinds of different restaurants and stuff down here. Probably stuff that that could be in the current state I actually live in. That I've probably just never noticed because I don't go out much. But it's just been good to to go out and see a lot of things. Explore a different area. The people down here are so nice, great, and everything like that. It's a different atmosphere, and I've honestly just been having a great time. So a big shout out to my brother for that and making this whole trip possible for me. It's been wonderful.
Oh, my brothers are burning the house down. Fucking boiling coke.
Shout out to Alex. He's a good dude.
Yep.
Artful.
Stop it, Mike.
You're needed.
Oh!
Anybody else got any shout outs they want
See
to
him,
give?
Artful?
Oh, it's like that?
Ooh.
Yo, y'all are some dicks.
Mike, see, I've been
Got
trying
big
to,
ones,
help
too.
you, but you've been shooting every time I came up to you.
Y'all are some douchebags.
Woo! How about you, Got a Death? Anybody you encountered this week or recently that you want to give a shout out to?
Nope.
Really? Or a fuck you? You guys are that happy individuals that
You,
nobody
General.
that you never want to say fuck to anybody?
I mean, there's lots of people I want to, but okay. I'm not even gonna shoot my rocket at you. I'm gonna shoot my sniper at you. My highlight of the fucking stream right here.
Fuck.
Oh
no.
There's a tree! There's a tree! Yeah. Fuck would you do that? Oh wait, I think there's one person.
Asylum, don't you worry, man. I'm gonna be on Neverwinter for a long while tonight because I have a tomorrow's gift opening to record, and then I'm going to be probably farming for my artifact weapon for at least probably in the next 4 or 5 hours.
So
I have
tonight,
a
you want to
shout-out.
tell everybody like what you want to? Go ahead. Sorry, Mike. My bad.
Real quick. Shout out to Asylum. He tunes in probably out of everybody. He tunes in the most every week. So thank you for that. You might not feel like you're a lot of people, but knowing that we have some kind of product that keeps you coming back and listening to, is a good feeling. So thank you, Asylum. Shout out to you. You're helping us. while we help Tanek. So, anyway, go ahead. Back to what you were
Definitely.
saying, dude.
Yeah, Tank, you want to give us an update, like where you're at in the game, what you're doing in the game?
Yeah, definitely.
Because I have no
First,
idea.
Mike, stop killing me, man, when I'm trying to help you.
Okay, so for anyone listening, you know, that's involved with Neverwinter, I can talk to you guys about my progress and stuff like that. And Night Guard Link, we'll get to your question in a second. Night Guard Link also wants to know what kind of music everybody likes. So while I'm talking about this Neverwinter thing, you guys can take your time to think about your answers and stuff like that. But I'm currently at endgame. I'm working on what's called the Elemental Evil expansion. It's the first expansion most people work on. It's the quest that can get you
I'm not shooting you.
your artifact weapon, Artful. So you know your artifact weapon in Neverwinter is basically what your relic weapon is in Final Fantasy XIV.
Okay.
You can choose to get this one specific artifact weapon from the Elemental Evil quest line, and there's also a side quest line where you have a total of 4 different artifact weapons that you can get, and the whole Elemental Evil theme falls in because each one of these weapons are composed of a different element, like fire,
Now, can you
wind,
combine them all at the end?
water. No, that's the only thing. You pick one element and you can add other elements to that weapon, but you can't combine all those weapons. You basically pick which one you want to go with and stuff like that. Like the one I picked is Earth. I don't know if you saw the photos on Twitter, but it literally looks like the Dragon's Bone
Wind,
greatsword from
No,
Dark Souls.
Earth,
I saw it and
fire,
I fell
wind,
in love with it.
water, heart.
And you can add like enchantments and stuff to it that add other elemental powers to it, make it glow, and all kinds of
Connect with heart.
cool stuff. Yeah, oh yeah, you already know when that glowing part happened. You already know. But I'm basically at the end of Elemental Evil. I'm in Spinward Rise, which is the last area of the Elemental Evil expansion. I'm loving the game. I've actually been having a really hard time with a lot of the end game dungeons, which they're called epic dungeons in here. Artful, you would know them as hard mode dungeons in Final Fantasy XIV. They're extremely challenging and take a whole new pace to the game, and I've been having a really rough time with those. That's why I haven't really uploaded many guides. I actually just cleared my first one today, so I'll be having a guide on that boss probably sometime up later on this week. And for those who don't know, that boss is Kessel in Kessel's Retreat. But other than that, there's just a lot of bugs, with the game, like freezing, crashing, and stuff like that need to be sorted out. But it's all like mechanical things. I don't have like any in-game actual like distaste or hate for it or anything. I'm loving the game so far. It's just once the game starts running better, it'll be a lot easier for people to enjoy. I'm actually grateful that me and Cass didn't experience any of these bugs while we were working on our little series. It definitely would have made it hard to do, because I was trying to stream once like last week and I couldn't because I just kept dealing with so many errors that were crashing the stream over and over, and it was just like wow. It was just a lot of nonsense. I even made a little rant video about it, like in a good way, just to kind of hint up to the devs, because like I don't know if I even got to tell you guys, but the devs actually do watch my videos and pay attention to like the stuff I make and stuff. Like I hate y'all.
We're listening.
But no, you're good. I know you're listening. But the one of the devs actually tweeted me telling me that they really enjoyed watching my stream. It was a lot of fun, and it honestly made me feel important. It was a really good feeling, and I was just like, I'm glad to know I actually have like some type of impact on this game, and it just makes me take what I do seriously, even more seriously, because I know they're listening, looking, and watching.
Thank you, Jeremy.
Like I'm glad that my Neverwinter review has influenced 30,000 plus views, and I think it's the most liked video I've ever had. It has like 200 plus likes on it. I've never had a video have that many likes, views, or anything. It's just I don't know. It's all so overwhelming.
Nice.
Wait, what? I missed. Damn! No, 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 no.
But
Well, I wanted to surprise the listeners and you guys.
uh-huh.
Um, little little surprise. I think Tanex can appreciate the most.
Uh-oh.
We're doing some thinking, and I have decided to give Cass Plays Neverwinter more of a shot and commit to a few more episodes and really try to get better at it.
Oh, shit.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I actually... You're not drinking or anything, are you?
Suck! Might be.
Oh,
That was fucked up.
you asshole. Hey, Night Guard, it's all good, man. It's a free to play game, dude. Just re-download it and give it another
free
shot.
Not to play.
Damn, like, yo.
What?
Yo. Oh,
My heart was actually kind of like racing there and everything. I was like, ooh, I was like, damn. I was like, Cass is gonna retry it. I said, maybe I can finally, convince Artful to play it, and and stuff like that. And then he was just like,
that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna
fucking, fucking asshole.
Feel like the Joker.
Yeah, and Night Guard, man, you see what Asylum said right there, dude. You got plenty of support. I'll help you. I'll teach you the game and stuff like that. I have no problem, interacting with my subscribers. I've got a lot of people subscribed to my channel that are on my PlayStation friends list and stuff like that. I'm not gonna be one of those big YouTubers that act like they're too good for everybody. I'm pretty sure my lecture that we were all giving earlier about some recent events I've been dealing with have proven that. But dude, I'll help show you the ropes and maybe open your eyes a bit to the game more, so you can see if you actually like it or not.
I hope you hate it. Yo, BB, come back this way real quick.
Saw that, kid.
You dirty bastards are really hunting me in a helicopter.
Like, we're just having a little war now.
That's so fucked up.
They call me Captain Sticky Bomb. No, Mr. Sticky Bomb, remember? That was my fucking nickname, Mr. fucking Sticky Bomb, baby. But yeah, I hear you. I hear you, Tanek. No, man, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, but I hear you, man. I hear you. Sounds like you got somebody willing to try the game, right?
Yeah. Yeah, Night Guard said he's actually never been really into MMOs. Okay.
Yeah, me neither,
Yeah,
Night
it's
Guard.
definitely...
You're gonna hate it.
Night Guard, I'm not gonna lie to you, it's definitely an acquired taste, but here, let me tell you how I look at it, man.
Yo,
I'll tell you how
I wish you guys could watch from my view. I just threw a sticky bomb from a rooftop all the way across the street, and Artful was just casually running away, and I just blew that shit up, and he fucking died.
Hold up.
But like I was saying, Night Guard, I'll tell you how I look at MMOs and what helps me appreciate them more. I look at them as a big ass RPG that you can play with your friends. Like when I was younger, the RPGs I probably played the most were Shadow Madness, Final Fantasy VII, and Breath of Fire 4 when I was a kid. And every time I played any of these games, I always thought to myself, man, I wish this game had multiplayer. Man, I wish I could play a game like this with my friends. I wish I could, have, like,
Talking to everybody.
I wish I could, play Cloud, have my brother playing Barrett, have my little sister playing Tifa, have one of her friends playing Eris, or, some shit like that. And MMOs
Yeah.
brought that little dream of mine, to life. Especially, Final Fantasy 14. Even though I'm not playing it right now, Final Fantasy 14. One of the biggest things I love about it, and the thing that makes me most happy with that game is, it's really cool to play a Final Fantasy game with whoever you want and however many of your friends as you want to. That's the thing. That's the thing about MMOs. Like even when you play things like Call of Duty and stuff like that, you're limited to how many people you can play with at a time. In an MMO, as an RPG, and if you want to play an RPG with your friends, you don't have that limitation. Even Dark Souls, you can only play with up to 3 or 4 phantoms at a time, and even Dark Souls has limitations. You have to be in a certain area. You can't have killed a boss right away and stuff like that. MMOs don't give you that limitation at all. You can get on there and play an RPG with your bros from sun up to sundown, and that is an awesome feeling. I'm not gonna lie, like I said,
sun up to sundown.
It's like I said, it's an acquired taste. It's very grindy. There's a lot to do,
Yeah.
and don't get me wrong, it'll
acquired that shit, dude.
it'll keep you
Whatever
busy.
his name is.
It'll keep you busy, but it's definitely it's a lot of fun, dude. You'll like it, honestly, especially if you're a big RPG player or stuff like that. It takes some getting used to. I'm not gonna lie to you, but yeah, send me and Asylum and Ad Hell. We'll invite you to our guild chat and all that stuff. We'll get you up and going, dude. Help you get a better look at the game. Like, there's nothing like going and like doing some raiding. You and all your friends, having your characters decked out how you want them to, whatever badass weapons you want, and you guys are just going to take on like some giant knight or something and just stomp his face into the fucking floor. It's great.
The combat mechanisms are pretty stupid.
Asylum, I did not know that, and we've actually made a decent amount of more room, so guess what? I'm going to take care of that problem today, bud. Don't even worry about that.
What problem's that?
He said he's not in my guild yet.
So I think I saw your video about that slightly. What? There's a limitation?
Yeah, it's 150 accounts. 500.
Try 33.
500 characters total, but 150 accounts. So basically 150 members.
Well.
And the thing was, right, when I first started the guild and the game went 100% officially free to play, I gave everyone in the guild, even the new players, the option to invite people. So we got like 1,000 inactive players that just don't play, haven't signed on, since yeah. So we're me and the other people that I help that I put in charge and stuff like that. We're looking through every day to see who's been on, who's not, and trying get rid of these inactive so we can actually recruit more people. And that's been it was a slow start at first, but we've actually cleared out a lot more. So there's guys like Asylum and a few others that have been begging me to get in for a while, and I just didn't have the space. And now I do. Yeah, I'm dead serious. I'm dead serious. They've been wanting to get in there.
Fame getting to his head.
Right, but
Goddamn fame.
Yeah.
Call him Asylum a beggar.
Not a
Damn,
chance.
Asylum. Then he said beggars can't be choosy. That's crazy.
No, I'm just kidding.
But no, but
Mike, I'm gonna be mad if someone kicks me off.
No, dude, you're fine. They know that you're my cousin. That's not even an issue. But
You play, BB?
I haven't played in a while. That's why I just said.
yeah,
I'd be mad if they kick me off.
yeah, he barely gets on. He's got on like 4 times. But Asylum,
Fuck,
yeah,
I
man.
told you, I like being an overpowered assassin.
I got you, dude. Once I get off here, we'll take care of that. All you gotta do is
Yeah, so you don't have to beg anymore.
PM me in game, and I'll get you in there. But
Yeah,
I've had a few guys that I've been wanting to get in for. I've been wanting to get into the guild for a while.
Mike, Tanek,
What?
Tanek has a few guys that he's been wanting to get in for a while.
Oh my god. You're so gay.
Tanek wants to get in, you asylum.
You are so gay.
I think it's you, Ten.
Come here,
I think it's
Cass.
you.
Oh yeah, Night Guard. I'm definitely gonna try and stream more. So
Yo.
question, guys. Since there's a couple of you watching right now, what do you guys prefer? Do y'all like it when we're doing the podcast playing games, or do y'all just prefer
Hey,
the
Mike,
normal
don't
layout?
Don't ask it yet, Mike.
Why?
Mike. You forgetting to show our viewers some love, man.
What do you mean?
What happened to the question?
Oh, oh yeah, everyone's favorite music. That's right. That was asked of us
Come
earlier.
on, guys.
Shit, my fault, man. I'm sorry.
See,
Man.
see, viewers. See, God of Death is the show. The heart and soul of you fans.
I like it all. Primarily
Maybe the
hip hop.
soul.
I'm about to get fucked up. And I'll make y'all suck my left nut. Anyway, so, Jero, what's your favorite type of music? I already know the answer, but let them know. I
Yeah.
fucking hate you, Jero.
Heavy metal.
Oh, yeah.
My body fell off ragdoll.
Primarily hip hop, but I'm really big in rock right now and pop. But my favorite, more current band, I like the Dirty Heads. And yeah, like Arful said, he's into heavy metal. Not just regular heavy metal, like he can't be able to lift that shit. It has to be really heavy.
Mike, what about you? I mean,
Me,
but still.
I've gotten a slight distaste for hip hop lately. I'm trying to get back into it, and enjoy some of the music. I find something on the radio here and there that I like. But me mostly,
Nah, most of that shit sucks.
but me mostly it's metal, heavy metal, rock, pop, J-rock, J-pop.
J-Ro.
Even that made me
Fucking
laugh.
gay.
J-Rock, J-Pop.
Just.
It's funny, J-Rock is a rapper.
But I like a lot of Japanese music too. So
Get Japanese music!
oh, eat me.
Do you have soy sauce? Maybe I will, Japanese man!
R&B's okay. It's not too bad.
Nah,
Not much of
R&B died, man.
a mushy
There is no more
love
R&B.
guy.
There's hardly any
Yeah.
R&B artists.
Yeah, but that's about it for me.
I like basically everything. There you go.
But what's
I hear
your
a song.
favorite?
What's your
I don't really
favorite?
have a favorite. I hear a song, I'm like, damn, that's a good song. If I hear a song and it's bad, I'm like, alright, I'm not ever listening to that again. I like most everything. Like, you already know. Okay? I have an open mind. I think about J-Ro. No, the answer to that wasn't I think about J-Ro, it was just that J-Ro tried to snake.
Oh god.
That's really what it sounded like.
Let me tire everybody. Mike.
Mhm.
Alright guys, let's start a mission up, man. Guys, I
Nah.
wanna play sumo with y'all. Kev,
Yeah,
you know
we
you wanna
can't
play
start
sumo.
we can't start a mission. Start a
Nah,
mission
we
now.
actually gotta wrap this up.
Yeah.
Mike, I'm talking
We're
about after.
over the 2-hour mark, so we're
Mhm.
there.
Mike, I'm not talking about right now. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to thank you for, joining us and returning back to the podcast. That was episode 7. We'll have episode 8 for you next weekend. Hopefully Sunday, if not Monday.
Let's all meet up.
But, yeah, I'll be right there. Oh, I didn't know that was you. I thought it was just a person.
Anytime, Asylum. Thank you for making this your favorite podcast, man.
Oh, man, we appreciate that. That's a huge compliment, man.
All I hear is a truck.
But nah, we would like to thank you guys for tuning in, and you know, hopefully you guys will tune into the next episode as well. We enjoy doing this podcast, and we love the fact that you guys enjoy it too. So it makes us feel good about what we're doing. And it makes me feel less angry in the morning when I wake up tired as fuck having to go to work because I was up late night podcasting. So we appreciate you guys' continued listening. All right. Group death. Oh. Arvo bailed just in time.
Mike. Before you end the podcast, come here. I know the perfect way.
Night Guard, we aim for every Sunday, but it's usually
Sunday or Monday typically.
Yeah, Sunday or Monday, most of the time.
Those are our best.
But if you're subscribed, you'll get a notification letting you know that we're about to be live.
Yeah.
I think.
Mike.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yep.
Just stay still. Stay still. Okay. Stay still.
I'm not moving.
Now get in the car. Gerald, get in the car with Mike.
But yeah.
Get in the car with
Just
Mike.
know episode 8 is coming, and it's going to be more topic heavy tonight. We kind of just winged it because we knew we had some shit to say. And ICG Soul, last shout out of the night. You know.
Okay, get in the car with Mike.
If you decide to, you know, take us up on that offer, come out here and explain yourself. Come on down.
Random ass dude. Alright, Mike. Alright, now I want you to drive it into Jero and Kevin.
Alright, send us out.
Alright, guys.
Give us a wrap up while you do that.
Okay. But, guys, I want to thank you all for coming out tonight, enjoying the podcast, you know, celebrating me with 1,000 subscribers. Celebrating me getting 1,000 subscribers. You guys have all, you know, like I said, without all of you guys, without Artful, Cass, and of course God of Death, none of this would be possible. And I want to thank you all so much. But if you're not, make sure you guys subscribe already, like the podcast, share it with your friends. You know, help us grow. You know, get this more out there. Like I said, it's going to be a weekly thing every Sunday, Sunday and Monday. But we're going to go ahead and wrap this up, guys, and I want to thank you all so much for watching. It's your boy Tanek127, Cass1187, aka Dose Kevs, Artful Vengeance, and God of Death. And please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Peace out, guys.